So one of my subscribers was asking, how does the Tesla FSD work in the rain? And so I decided that it would be a good video to go ahead and show you what it's like. So right now I'm on the way back to South Carolina from Virginia. I work in a different state than I live in, and so I have to drive back 7.5 hours. And right now it's raining, so I thought it would be a good idea to answer some of those questions. So right now I have Tesla on FSD mode, full self-driving mode, and of course it's supervised because Tesla does not have an unsupervised version yet. So I have to drive on this long highway, and it makes multiple stops to go to the charging stations. The next charging station is 1 hour and 6 minutes. It shows me right here. And this is the screen that it's on whenever it's on full self-driving mode. If I want to look at navigation, I can see exactly like how far I am and how close I am, all the different spots that are up here. I could change the way that I see the navigation as well. It shows me the whole United States map. Or I could do it turn by turn based, where now it's facing north. If I do like this, then it shows my location and how I'm riding onto the highway, freeway. And it shows my direction, so it doesn't face exactly north. It just shows whatever direction I'm pointing. And so I can just swipe this over, and it brings it back to this screen right here where it shows all these different cars around me. Let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh, there's a natural weather service, a flash flood warning. So, yep. It's raining pretty hard out here. And as you can see where it showed me that notification just now, it says please pay attention to the road. So I looked at my phone for a second. There's a camera right here. I'll turn the light on real quick. There's a camera right here, and it tells me to please pay attention to the road. So if I look down at my phone or if I'm looking at another location, it's going to tell me to please pay attention. But all I was trying to do is zoom in a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. And I don't think I can zoom in on this mode. Yeah, I would have to switch camera modes, but basically all the features to control self-driving are on the screen, and it's on the steering wheel too. So if I wanted to stop self-driving, I would just click this button right here, and now I'm driving like normal. To put it back on, I click the button again, and now it's back on self-driving mode. So since it's raining, there's multiple speeds that I can choose from in self-drive. There's sloth, there's chill, there's standard, hurry, and the fastest one is called Mad Max, which I cannot access right now because this little warning that's popping up, it says maximum speed limit limited. It's maximum speed limited because it's raining right now. So the cameras and all the sensors that are on the Tesla, it's pretty much saying it's too much going on for the Tesla to be able to self-drive like it wants to. And I'll just show you some of the features again, like while you're self-driving. Like, say if I wanted to get into this left lane, instead of turning the wheel, all I have to do is just turn my left signal on, and it'll get into the left lane. All right, same thing. If I wanted to switch back and get into the right lane, I just hit the right signal, and the Tesla automatically knows to get into the right lane. Now, while it's staying in this lane, if I were to go faster and there was a car in front of me, it would automatically go around that car or get into the other lane so that it's not having to compete for space in the same lane with that car. The Tesla knows exactly what to do. So like I said, I have about 1 hour and 2 minutes now to get to my next charging station destination. And whenever you see that exit for the charging station, the Tesla would automatically get off. So let me show you that you can change the speed that you want to go while you're in self-driving by pressing the pedal. So say if there was something like I was about to miss a yellow light and I was coming on to a traffic light, All I have to do is hit the accelerator. As you can see right now, I'm going like 70. The fastest you can go in self-drive mode is 85 miles an hour. Once it goes above 80, it won't allow you to be in self-drive mode. It'll say take over the wheel. But when I have my foot on the accelerator, a little piece of text comes on the screen and it says FSD Supervised. When you have your foot on the accelerator, full self-driving will not brake. That's what it says. FSD Supervised will not brake. Because you have your foot on the accelerator, it's not going to brake. So that means you are responsible. You have to take over the car whenever you're putting the accelerator on it. I think that's what happened with that guy in Texas that drove through that person's house and, hit and hurt that person. Well, made them transition to the next plane of existence is because they had their foot on the accelerator brake. Full self-driving won't just go 70 miles into somebody's house or like into off the side of the rail or into these bushes and trees over here. It will literally have to be a human interference. But let me show you as we approach these vehicles in front of me. I'm gonna put the speed a little bit higher so we reach them a little bit faster. And see, Tesla already got over to the left because it knew that we were approaching this truck to the right. And so I'm not gonna do anything right now. I'm just gonna let the car drive. And I'm gonna see if it gets back in the other lane or if it stays in this lane. So we'll see what it does. Well, I'm gonna put my foot on the accelerator a little bit. All right, see, it's about to approach this vehicle in front of me. I want to see if it's going to get into the other lane or if it's just going to stay behind this vehicle. Okay, so I put a little bit extra speed on it and it automatically got over to the right. But if it was on Mad Max, it would be zigzagging all over the place. So if there's a vehicle in front of you on Mad Max, the Tesla's going to automatically get to the right, and it's going to get back to the left, it'll go back to the right. And it'll do it in a safe manner. It's not going to just drive recklessly around all these people, but that's how it would operate. Now, once it gets back over to the left, I'll show you what it looks like when it tells you to take over the car. I'm going to push the accelerator pretty fast until that self-driving tells me to take over the wheel. So it got past that person, and it's going to get over to the left very soon over here in a little bit. I'll help it out a little bit. I'll make it go back to the left. See how it says this? So basically, Tesla was saying, hey, take over the wheel. You cannot go that fast. So it's actually 90 miles an hour. It's 90 miles an hour that it'll tell you, hey, you take over the wheel. We cannot do self-driving anymore. My hazard lights went off and my screen went off. So it was just trying to get my attention. One thing that I will say is that you probably want to just lower your speed anyways, because first of all, cops are still going to pull you over. Two, it's the rain. So honestly, we shouldn't be doing all this experimenting, but I just wanted to show you guys how all this stuff works. But yeah, really driving in the rain is no different than driving in normal circumstances. I've driven in the snow, I've driven in the rain, I've driven in all these different circumstances, and it's pretty much been fine. Sometimes it'll tell you to take over the wheel, or it might degrade it to a lower speed, but overall, it can handle it. I would say just be aware, be cautious, be safe. You know, it's a full self-driving supervised, so we still have to pay attention to the road. But yeah, you guys, this is Why Not Money, and I just want to make this video for you. If you like this channel, I would ask you to like and subscribe. We are at 385, almost to 400, so I would appreciate you guys subscribing. Anyways, have a great rest of your day. Good night.